Welcome back to Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists on location. Today we talk to a cast and crew that just shot an entire season of a show in France.
A cool thing about being an actor is that you get hired to go places that where they shoot the thing at. And so these actors went to that place, the place being France, and the show being a hit, cool comedy called Nance in France.
So get your per diem and let's listen to this process. Let's listen in.
Oh, wow.
Well, I really feel like I'm back at the chateau.
It's crazy.
I really feel like I'm back at the chateau with all my friends. It's so exciting to see everybody.
Yes.
It's crazy to be back so quickly like this for me. It's so crazy to be back in the States like this for me. So wild to be back here in my native land and my native tongue after such a crazy experience.
Your native land of the States?
Yeah, so I'm from the States, but filming the show for like 4 months gave me this. It's tough. I just adopted the accent and the language.
You're from where I'm from, St. Louis, Missouri.
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
And so this is interesting because I am actually legitimately from France, and so to hear you sort of adopt this sort of persona is incredibly how you say triggering for me.
Oh, it's triggering.
Comme si how you say
No, triggering. I think you nailed it. That was perfect.
D'accord. C'est triggering pour moi.
Désolé, je suis désolé.
Can I say, Danny, it's just so crazy too, because your part was famously just like silent.
No, so in the show, I don't have a French accent. I have 4 lines in the whole show. And,
Your part's called Quiet Troy, right? So
Quiet-
that was your
Quiet
character
Troy,
name.
Yes, oui. So
Yeah.
it was just about something about France that just pulled me in. So
But also, I'll say this. Even though you were Quiet Troy on this page, we were there for a couple months and we were filming, and when we weren't shooting, you were out in the streets.
Thank
You were like there's some of us that were like, when we wrapped, we'd go home and we'd like go to our hotel rooms and just be there. And you would always be like, anyone want to go out tonight? And that's why I think you developed the
You
title.
were quite a menace on the streets of Paris, I would say.
S'il vous
Paris.
plaît.
On my native, sometimes we call it Paris as slang because we are making fun of Americans. Anyway,
Slang for Paris.
we use Paris as slang for Paris. D'accord. So,
Not to
But
give
you
anything
have been
away,
a
but I
menace,
definitely see an accent off soon in this episode. But we'll get there.
but you have been hitting on women just sort of left and right as they pass by.
Thank you. Well, I don't want to take all the spotlight.
Yes,
let's
we're
go
here to
around.
talk about the show.
Yeah.
There's mandated press for the show, Nance in France.
This was,
So we shot at Nance in France. It was such a delight. Do we want to go around and introduce ourselves? Yeah.
Introduce
I think that's
the
a great
cast.
idea.
Yes, of course.
Well, okay.
You are in
Hi.
the
The
beret.
girl
Yes,
in
okay.
the beret. You should start.
Well, no, it's, okay, fine. Hi, my name is Kellyanne Saunter. You might know me
Kellyanne.
from, stop. Seriously, stop.
I did.
Okay, okay. Weird.
I
Okay.
did.
What was being started?
I said their name, Kellyanne.
Stop.
You're getting red like a bee.
I'm not.
Okay.
So you might know me from my work on the stage. I was just in the Broadway revival of Puss in Boots.
Yes, so you know the answer to this better than we do.
Well, okay, I just, we've been spending a lot of time together. I thought maybe it'd be sort of like a moment of bonding or
I
whatever.
missed
but-
Puss in Boots the first time.
You
I
didn't
missed the
catch
first one.
It ran for 4 days after Shrek premiered.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a big thing. Sutton Foster was like, okay, this was popular. And then so she sort of thought maybe she could get a spinoff going. And so then they created a Broadway show in a week and a half.
Well, how about that?
You are Puss? You are Puss?
No, I'm one of the boots. Yeah, so there was two of us. It was sort of practical effects. Like, have you seen Rocky Horror Live? Oftentimes they'll make they'll make the headlights on the car.
boot.
Yeah, so we did that with the boots, which was it gave me an opportunity to really sort of go ego death, right? I am a boot. I am leather. I am nothing. I am no one. I don't exist. And I think that really translated into this, where I played. Can I say it, Nance? Is that it's not like my show, but it feels like
It's so your show. You are Nance in France.
I mean, I do
Nance
think
show.
I set a tone, but I wouldn't call it my show. I'd call it our show.
Well, you are in the title.
You're in
It
almost
is-
every scene.
I'd say this. If the person driving the car is behind the wheel, but the other people are in the car, we're still in the car.
Oh my God, shut up. Shut up, you're brilliant.
Yeah,
You're so
so I'll just say that.
Will you introduce yourself, because you are too charming and you are sucking it into the air. It is so palpable.
Is it making you jealous, dickhead?
That's
I don't
funny.
know what.
We're besties. We became besties on set.
We all had to live together in the same apartment, so
Yeah.
I was in one room, you're in the other.
Yeah. What's up, guys? My name is Craig. And Craig, stop it.
Craig.
Craig's a bad boy on
Craig the
set.
cutie is what we call him on set.
Yeah,
Brad.
Craig. What's up? Yeah, so I've been acting for the last I'd say 10 years. Is kind of crazy. I was on Cobra Kai for a long time, and I was so blessed to book this job. One of the triangles that Nance jumps into, one of the love triangles.
The
There's a
main
lot.
one. The main one.
But I will say, our show, I don't think this is giving anything away, but Nance is maybe in the love octagon, I'd say.
She's got a lot of
Yes.
lovers.
Yeah.
And
yes,
it's
yes.
really interesting to see the way they all interact and stuff. But yes, I'm blessed for the work. So thankful.
Well, Craig, I don't think it's a spoiler to say we brought you on for one episode, and it was just so enigmatic that I walked to the producers and I said, he's it, right? He's got it. He's it.
Yeah. And it was hard though, because my first episode I was playing a real douchebag. So then the writers had to justify Nance wanting to date this guy.
Quick pivot, yes.
Yeah, but it was so fun for me to find him, and I owe everything to our director, our showrunner, everybody, our showrunner Leah Remedy.
Leah Remini.
Leah.
Leah.
We love you, Leah.
I love you, Leah.
Yeah,
That's what we do on set.
Yeah.
Leah Remedy, I owe everything to you. Really just guided me through the character of Brian, and I'm grateful to be here.
Yes. Well, I will go. My name is Marie, and I play what your American show has so beautifully named my character, Bernadette Elmois, which I find to be an interesting name and a wonderful take on my culture. So that was really interesting for me to play, but I play, of course, Nance's best friend, your co-worker in your social media office.
You're trying to teach me French, and it is just not getting through my
and
noggin.
it's not, and I try so hard.
I could watch those scenes all day.
Can we do a little bit of it?
Of course,
Can we
of
do a little
course.
bit of
Okay,
it?
so,
Okay.
so you repeat after me.
Okay.
Je m'appelle Nance.
Which boy do I pick this week?
Oh.
I'm
So good.
I'm not
It's
in
so
character right
good.
now, but it's like that. You know what I mean?
Every
I'm not
time
in there,
it
but
is
it's
like
like
that.
So good.
Every time it is like
It wasn't behind the eyes, but that's sort of what the lines are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I am one of the few local hires on this show, and I am part of some of these love triangles as well, maybe or not. I don't want to spoil, but I am happy to be here, and it's all just very interesting to see the choices that are made.
The show is a bigger cast because you're a part of it.
100%.
Oh,
That is
oh
a fact.
yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That's an
Merci,
objective
merci,
fact.
thank
The
you.
show's
Yeah,
bigger
I
because
mean
you're
that.
part of it.
Thank you.
Not
I
a compliment,
appreciate-
just a fact.
Yeah.
just
I just
a
I
fact.
genuinely want you to know that and receive that.
Okay, well,
the numbers of people are larger because you're here, because you're another person.
There's more
Yeah.
lunch because you're eating it.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I feel very special and awesome. So thank you.
And I want to say I appreciate your guidance on the group text when we first got to location, because I didn't know what was going on.
Oh my God, you were
man.
so crazy.
I was like an
You were so
adapter for
crazy.
my straightener. I need my straightener.
Yes.
I was making so much noise on the subways. They did not like that.
No, and you were very much pushing the windows of the subway up and down, loudly complaining about how much it stinks, sort of
I'd go,
things
be
that...
you, be
Yes,
you,
and I
be
actually...
you.
I had to explain to them, in my culture, it is actually rude to say it stinks loudly. in
Yeah,
a room
I had to
where
hear that
other
a few
people are.
times.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to walk around and try to. You had to get me away from McDonald's because I was so scared of eating anything but McDonald's.
You are wild. Who are you again?
Oh, it's me, legendary actress Carol Ann Davidson. You guys know me from the 1970s. All my favorite shows we used to do. Won 5 Emmys. Playing the wacky boss for you. Had a lot of fun hanging out with the kids. Remind me, this is the first set I felt old on. It's the first set I felt old on.
I think that's because, Carol Ann, you got scared when I showed you my Bitmoji.
I did, because it looked so much like you, but it was like a cartoon.
That ages you, Carol Ann.
Well, I
I've
was
been telling
scared.
you.
I was scared you had to put part of your blood in the phone. It was so real. I'm nervous about it. I think AI, we can take care of it as long as you don't start taking our blood. That's always what I'm saying. That's what I was saying in the SAG negotiating, because I was in the room.
Not very helpful, got to say. Not very helpful for that.
It was helpful because I'm the only one who would tell Fran she was being too loud.
Honestly, we needed you in there.
We needed
And
you.
thank
Thankful
you
for
for
your
that.
service.
Merci.
I'd say
beaucoup.
Fran. Shh.
Can I see Carol? I was waiting for the Vitamin Water Presents this panel in order to tell you this, but actually, I'm named like partly after you.
No, you're not.
I am.
What
You're-
part?
The middle. So you're Carol Ann, and I'm Dana Ann.
Yeah.
Ann.
The middle of your name was taken after the second one of
The
my name.
hyphen. Yeah, was
Well,
named.
isn't that, sweetheart, I knew I had a connection to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, because I don't want to like put it like this, but I got to sit in on some of the auditions, and I mean, I know we made you audition so many times for what a legend you are, and we just made you come back again and again and again, and we kept giving you more and more specific audition requests and things like that, like make the shirt tighter and make the skirt squirtier, and you just like really every single time just like brought it.
Well, honey, I knew what was going on. My body is my body, and if you're attracted to it, that's all that matters. So I'm letting you have it.
Okay.
I also want to
Okay.
say, 4 of those you did request outfits, and then about 5 or 6 of them I just forgot my glasses, so I couldn't read the scenes.
Oh, man.
I couldn't read the scenes.
I can't take you seriously because I just keep thinking about the time we went to the Moulin Rouge.
Oh, my
shout
God.
out.
Carol Ann was like,
Oh, no.
it's a Friday. We wrapped our first week. I'm taking you all to Moulin Rouge. And what happened was crazy.
I would
Oh,
say
no.
the craziest part of that for me was the walk on the way over, where everyone was singing Voulez-vous coucher avec moi really loud.
We would. That's where I feel like my accent
Yeah.
started.
Yeah.
Was that
Oh, it started when you were singing the Pink collaboration.
the pink. Yes.
Who is
Mia.
yes, or
Queen
the
Latifah.
Powerhouse
Wasn't
actually.
No, not
Christina
Queen
Aguilera
Latifah.
in that?
And Christina Aguilera, a big part of that.
Maya was
Missy
involved.
Elliott.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was so embarrassed because I've been on Broadway, so I've had vocal training.
You were so
I
good
was
at
so
singing.
It
embarrassed.
was so embarrassing. You said
Right.
that happened when we were singing for my birthday.
Yeah, I had to warm
was
up, so
fun.
we had to pause the cake, and then all of the ice cream cake melted. And I'm really sorry about that again.
it's okay. It
but
was
I
an
hope
awesome
I made it
birthday.
up to you later
That
that
was a
night.
fun night. That was a really fun night, and it was good getting to know you guys till I had to go home early after getting low blood sugar and accidentally eating a coaster.
But it was so
Started
nice.
eating that coaster like a little cookie.
I thought it was a cookie. I thought it was a cookie. And
It was not. I had to go. No, it's not a cookie.
No,
It's just a coaster.
Oh,
You
when
and the
get-
onset dog, we just had to keep taking to the vet.
When you get to be my age, a coaster is a cookie sometimes.
No.
I don't believe
What
that
does
is a
that mean?
I
stereotype
think
of
it means
older
exactly
people.
what you think it means.
You're
I
too
think it means
old.
exactly what
You're
you
too
think.
old to know the difference.
When you
You're
get
like,
to be my age, a coaster is a cookie.
no, I heard you. What does it mean specifically?
It means it goes the same place.
Wait, but wouldn't that be true for anybody? Like, if you eat something, it goes to the same place.
Call
Why?
me when you're 90. And I'll say, see you in 10 years, because I'm
Because
80.
you are not 90.
I'm 80 years old.
Okay.
Okay.
We didn't give you
your introduction. We got a lot of character.
I got
from
a lot of shit on me immediately for making a choice. It's all right. My name is Tyler O'Hearn. O'Hearn. It's tough to say with now my French accent.
O'Hearn.
O'Hearn. Tyler O'Hearn.
O'Hearn.
It's like
Tyler
Mickey Mouse is in
O'Hearn.
the back of the room. And I'll never get used to it, no matter how many seasons we get. Lord willing, more.
Yes,
Hey, now that you know why I don't like to watch myself on screen. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Tyler O'Hearn, and I play Silent Troy. Yes, I was. So my role is kind of one of the love interests, but a much minor one. I'm kind of the nerd of the office. I'm from St. Louis originally.
Well, I
Go
think
Cardinals!
that intro scene is just so funny where I say, hey, he's kind of cute. And then you say, put your glasses on, girl. And so I put them on and I go, oh, never mind.
Yeah, so it was
Yes.
tough to realize that, you know, he came in for one day and you guys chose him. Because originally I was billed to be the love interest of the show. But it was fine, you know. Hollywood changes things and that's fine, you know. And I found myself like, what? I got a question for you just personally. When did you notice like my accent changing? Because it's something I didn't realize was happening to me. It just kind of like for being so immersed in the show.
I
It's
noticed it.
interesting.
Sorry, go.
No,
I think we all have different ideas. So yeah.
I think it's all different for all of us. I would say for me it was a hard shift. You sort of spent one day on set and then it was like you went for a nap into your trailer and you woke up and it was immediately
It
there.
was midday.
Yeah.
It
And
was
it changed
midday.
There was
today.
a small inkling every here or there.
So I think for me it was we shot our first scene and it seemed kind of normal, and then you sort of watched as we shot the scene with Craig, and you sort of said, okay, give me 1 second, and you went and took a nap and you came back and it was just a French accent and you were unbuttoning your shirt. You it seemed like grew facial hair, and then on closer inspection it looked like you piece by piece had picked hair out of your head.
yes,
Glued it to your chest.
No,
I think we
that's
know
how
you
it
picked it because we
happened.
just heard
Ow! I did.
No,
I forgot. I
I
heard
got-
that from the trailer. Lots of.
Really remember.
And you had a big bloody patch on your
So
skull.
I said I'm taking a nap, and then you heard small individual yells.
I think I noticed it when I saw you. You and I were in our bunk beds at night, and I saw
So
you.
we share an apartment,
Yeah.
but also to save space, we just combined our room.
Yeah, you guys keep watching Step Brothers over and over and over again
Yeah,
in your
Loves
apartment.
a movie.
Yeah.
American culture.
Well, I can't be alone. Anyway, I saw you change your Raya account, and you changed it, and it said from Fresno, and then you
St. Louis.
St. Louis, Fresno, and then you changed it to Paris, France, that you lived there and that you were from there. And that's when I realized, like, is he doing something?
See, for me, it was just so different. Like, I didn't even realize what was happening until, you know, one day I come home to St. Louis and they say, you sound so different.
Who
so
said that?
It's a lot of people. Like I went to St. Louis, and you know, my sister and my brother, and how you say, mommy. Yes, thank you. I forget. It's so bad. They all said I sound different.
So you speak French now?
Un peu.
Okay, well, you two should have a conversation. I'd love to hear a little French conversation. Is
There's a lot
that
of
crazy?
French people talk.
Conversation.
Let's
You
do
are a
it.
native French speaker.
Well, you know, my French is rough, but it might be better than yours.
Don't talk to a woman like that.
No.
Yeah, that's really fucked up, actually.
Ce ne va pas. Ce ne va pas.
You don't know truth?
No. I am saying this is not the truth.
Okay.
Maybe. I hope.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Comment tu t'appelles?
Comme c'est comme ça. Comment tu t'appelles? Et tu?
Mon rôle
Mole.
elle s'appelle Brigitte Delmois, mais mon nom est Marie.
Ah, ouais.
Ouais, so,
D'accord.
d'accord. Oui, tu as mangé déjà?
Oui. Oui. Je mange l'orange,
Oui.
le pomme de terre.
Oui. J'ai aussi
Tu manges?
J'avais mangé un biscuit et
Oui, croissant.
oui, un croissant, biscuit en croissant. Oui, et j'ai bois un café.
Oh,
Et
en café?
un café.
Oh, deux cafés?
En café à midi et
Ah, ouais,
un autre café après-midi.
Oh ouais, je chantais en jolie tune.
Je vais écouter.
Ah ouais. Oh.
It just goes right over my head. Really a beautiful
We can
language.
stop there. We can stop.
Well, you did sort of promise you were about to sing a beautiful tune at the end of it.
Really?
That's exactly what he just promised. That he was going to sing a pretty tune.
A beautiful tune.
What was the orange bit?
We were talking about what we've eaten
We
today.
were sort of talking shop about the foods we were eating.
Yeah, talking shop
She's
about what we
eating
ate
that
today.
Just talking shop about what you ate. Just talking shop about what you
just
ate.
talking
He's just
shop
talking
about-
shop about what we ate.
About various foods you
she
can
ate,
eat in
you
the
know,
morning,
croissant.
after the morning.
I had the orange and potato.
Are you guys saying that because of Carol Ann's restaurant?
Oh, Caroline, we didn't even
Orange
talk
and
about
potatoes.
So yes, this morning I had the orange potato.
Because we said, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Because you kept disappearing. And then all of a sudden we found out that you're a partial investor in a restaurant in France now.
Yep, I opened a restaurant called Orange and Potatoes.
Thank
And
you.
it's so interesting how you prepare the oranges and the potatoes
Yeah.
because you have 50 different ways on the menu to prepare them.
50 different ways, 25 different types of oranges, and of course, like 8 different types of potatoes.
I've heard the French hate it so much. They're
Yeah.
such, cuisine first.
Yes,
They don't
we
understand it.
do, but I have a special affinity for you. I am remembering. We were supposed to mention the sponsor really quickly.
Oh.
Weren't we supposed to integrate? Oh, sorry, but we'll cut this part out. But we were supposed to integrate our sponsor in Toyota.
Oh, Toyota.
Oh, Toyota.
Toyota naturally into the conversation. I think that was something we were
Right.
supposed to do.
We can go back and
Integrated.
So,
Yeah.
how did you guys like getting around Paris?
I drove around in a Toyota.
Okay, I think we covered it.
Perfect.
Can I say one thing?
back.
It was just
Yes.
so lovely for a show like this. You have to have a good lead who's going to be nice. Number one on the call sheet is so important. And so it was so. I've got to say, you are just our bastion of hope, our white flag.
Captain of the house.
You
Can
are
I just
so
say,
great.
this is a show that I just wish I had as a kid. Like, genuinely, I think going into it and reading the script, just coming off of that very, just coming off of that, like Broadway run and getting the critical acclaim. And I just sort of said, I want to do something that's going to have impact. And I think when the Nance in France script came up, I really said, as a kid, I wish I could see just a gal frolicking around Paris in different outfits and sort of seeing in people love and hotness. And I think I really captured that. If it's not, I think we captured that. You know what I mean to
Totally.
say?
I mean, I will never forget the moment my agent, he called me and he was like, Craig, are you sitting down? And I was like, I'm playing pickleball. Let me sit down. And he goes, the script we've been looking for.
You look like you play pickleball.
You
Thank
just
you
sat
so
down
much.
right on the court.
I sat down right on the court. He said, please sit down because the script we've been looking for, we've been waiting for. Because it's these stories need to be told. And I think you're 100% right. That like we need to tell these stories. And because the younger generation, they're coming up and they need to hear about what Nance in France is experiencing. And they need to see those POVs.
That's huge. Can
So-
I? Oh,
yeah.
I'm so
No,
sorry.
no,
I was just gonna say,
after
can I
you.
say, I watched like every episode of The Bridge, and when they said that they were putting the offer out to you, did you guys watch The Bridge?
No.
Oh my god, it was beautiful. It's about a bunch of hot teen trolls, and they sort of are under the bridge, and it's like sort of about them like figuring out their riddles and like sort of like what that means to them, and like the riddle that'll sort of like unlock their heart. It's like, it's beautiful. I think it's the best work that the CW has ever done. Personally,
so
no, I
much.
mean that, and I think I told
originally
you
I
this
was
at one
pretty
point.
bummed when I heard my CW show was Trolls. And
Yes, it's luck of the draw with that channel. Like,
They don't
Yeah.
But I
tell
was
you.
so
They
thankful.
don't tell you what creature you're going to be until the first day they shoot.
Yeah.
exactly.
You know, it's about sexy teens. I was on one once as a parent.
Carol Ann.
I was on one once, and I walked in, and they told me it was nymphs.
Nymphs.
Yeah, nymphs.
That feels like they are scraping the bottom of the barrel.
And
with
this
a-
was in the 2000s. They just begun.
Mine was, I went on, they told me slugs and snails. Disaster.
No way.
One
Slugs and
episode.
snails?
Oh, I think I saw an ad for that. That was
Slug school.
Slug
Slug
School.
Those aren't even mythical.
And you don't know which secret hot guys are secretly slugs.
It was a little half CW, half reality TV.
And you played No Line Kyle, right?
I said no like that. Yeah. You would not believe the accent after that one. But yeah, so I just like, I felt like it was amazing to watch you work, and I will
Thank
say
you.
I felt like the chemistry between you two was electric.
That's crazy.
You
Crazy.
need two
That's
people
crazy.
that were going to make you believe something crazy, and I feel like you guys spent a lot of time just exploring Paris together.
I remember
Well-
I made my girlfriend read the script because I was like, I
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
to get my girlfriend's opinion
on it.
And
Darling,
then,
watch out for the cord. suddenly it's almost wrapped around your neck.
That's so crazy. No, and
Be
you're
careful,
like-
honey. Be careful.
It is wrapped around your knee as well.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're getting
God,
tangled.
we care about safety so much in this cast. But anyway, I remember being like, I told my girlfriend,
Yeah.
I was like, I need to have good chemistry, and I need your blessing in this.
Slow down on the coffee.
Well,
You
you are
don't need to
drinking so
chug
fast.
it. No.
It's not all coffee. It's mostly gin. I was just gonna say.
Oh, you're good.
I was just gonna say, like, I'm so lucky that like Lydia is your partner, because me and Lydia ended up becoming like really amazing friends after all of that, and I feel like now she's sort of like somebody that I can go to. So when I was sort of talking about like my feelings for somebody on the cast, it was just something that like we could bond over, because she was like with somebody.
No,
in the
and
cast.
I think that's what's so great about working together and having really good chemistry is like it's also like it's yeah. No, I think it's
The way you are nodding, it is sort of shaking the table a little bit, but it's okay.
But anyway, I'm just so thankful, and it was fun. Lydia would come in like every other week, and then Tyler would go to the other room.
I would go to the other room.
Yeah.
Our fun room. There was no bed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Just video games, PlayStation 4.
That's probably when you regretted the bunk.
You know, I really did at that moment.
I bet you did.
It
And
was a
before it's tough,
mistake.
because
I
then you can't
shouldn't-
even play the sort of
we
the
have
updated
such
games.
they gave us a huge apartment. I don't know why we only put a bunk bed in there.
But we should also mention we have tons of guest stars this season.
Oh my God.
That I know Toyota would love for us to bring up. We have Martin Short come on in an episode.
Yeah,
Martin
my
Short.
good friend Martin Short. My current celebrity crush, Harry Connick Jr.
Okay.
Okay.
We had two of Tori Spelling's kids come on, and they were just incredible
We have yet to
professionals.
be told who they were.
Yeah.
But we know they
But
were
when
there.
they were, and there's a special game within the cast, so that if you can guess which on the call sheet they are, we get a prize and we get the pot. So I'm excited. My money was on the two blondes.
It's a good guess. I feel
That
like
is a
that's a
good
good
guess.
guess.
And because if it wasn't you, then it might have been them.
And it might have been them, exactly. Process of elimination.
And not to talk about even all the French guest stars we got. I mean, prolific French actors.
Yes,
you know.
of
Yeah,
course.
Marion Cotillard.
Marion Cotillard.
Cotillard.
And,
Marion. Oh,
And-
we love
and,
you.
Lumiere.
yeah, from Beauty and the Beast. He makes
Yeah.
an appearance.
I mean, he hasn't done a movie in years.
And I keep insisting he is not from here. He is not from here.
Yeah.
He
Emma
is
Watson,
Emma Watson.
who was born in France.
Wow.
Yes.
Juliette Binoche.
Yep.
She was
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
movie Dan in real life.
Oh, sure.
The main actor from The Artist was there.
Yeah. Jean
Playing your dad.
Desjardins.
Yeah, playing your dad, also very
He played my
quiet.
dad very, so we were both very quiet. He kind of took the role from The Artist as well, and it really was magical.
I just think
All of our thoughts.
Wait, hold on a minute. I want to hear you say that word, and then I want to hear you say that.
Wait, I want to compare
You're about
accents.
to hear the
I want
I
to
think it's
compare
time.
accents.
You're
Is it
about to
time?
hear the
Is it time to
difference.
compare accents?
it's time for Toyota Talks. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, magical.
Magical.
Okay, I feel like we're done. Is there any other words you want us to try out? Or?
Man, that's amazing. I love that we could reverse that conversation as easily as you can throw your Honda CRV into a reverse. Smooth, and with a backup cam, it's made simpler than ever.
Honey, you're going to want to take that again because you mentioned a Honda.
What is it?
Our sponsor's Toyota.
Toyota.
It's honestly because
Well,
Kellyanne.
this is really tough because
Have you
I
announced
have
that you have?
So you have a
Well, I didn't
competing.
tell anybody yet. I just told you that.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I didn't know.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay.
What happened?
No, it's fine.
She's flustered because she's got a lot going on. That's all. I'll leave it there.
Okay, happened.
Well, dear sister,
No, I
what is
can't.
it?
Well, I wasn't gonna say here, and I was just sort of leaving that as a little secret for you. But I am actually going to be working on a CW show of my own after this. So yeah,
Oh, well
that's my
done.
next project.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Congratulations,
And they actually told me what our thing is going to be, but I haven't looked at the email yet, so I was hoping maybe we could announce it here. I thought that might be fun.
Oh,
Do
like
it,
an
yeah.
unboxing for.
Wait.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Incredible.
I'm so
That is so
nervous. So, if
fun.
anybody wants to take maybe could you just take a peek
Yes, of
at it and tell
course,
me
of
what
course.
it is? Okay.
Okay. Your CW monster.
Oh, I'm
is... Oh, I have never heard of this before. It just says underground.
Can I see?
Yeah, it says.
Maybe it's some sort of cave thing.
Maybe
Oh yeah,
mole?
it just says Kellyanne. Mine was
Mole?
under a bridge. Maybe it was something like that.
Yes, there is sort of a.
Right.
It could be
Could be
sort of a
maybe
hell
like zombies.
angle,
Oh,
like
that's
a
fun.
Dante's Inferno or something.
be
Okay, so it is
Mole?
specifying here it's not hell, it's not Dante's Inferno, it's not zombies, it's underground dirt.
Maybe worms.
It's dirt?
It's dirt.
You're
It
just playing
says,
dirt.
It just says it's dirt.
Oh, you like a little worm thing?
Oh, maybe it's worms. Worms have love triangles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, maybe. Like
Worms
I
have
could get into
lineage.
character, like sort of. It's saying not worms.
This is
Okay.
What does it say then?
It says think about underground. It's that.
So vague, but they're eliminating a lot.
They are saying they just want to get ahead of it. They don't want you getting any ideas.
I can't believe that they said so many things that it wasn't in the email.
So it's a
And they
concept
wouldn't
of
say-
underground.
It's a
No,
concept
I
of
think
being
that would be
underground.
great. I think
think
that
it
would be great.
I
I
think
think
it'd
you
be
will
great.
bring a lot to it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. So it's like an underground, like three undergrounds are in love with each other?
That makes
Yeah,
sense to
love
me.
triangle. That's weird.
Yeah. Do you think there's going to be lighting? Is it just going to be dark?
I don't know, honey.
I mean, these
Do
are,
undergrounds go to school?
can they be hot? But these are questions that you will, of course, answer. And you have this charismatic star power. You will
would hope.
undoubtedly come out on top.
And I can send the script to Lydia if you want me to have her look at it.
Yeah,
Oh,
or you could
Lydia's
look at
so
it, or you
good
could
at
send it,
that.
or maybe we could like go over it later.
Yeah, yeah. Lydia's great. We get all three.
Yeah. Or if Lydia's
Sometimes,
busy, because she's. I was talking to her earlier, and she's busy.
I do love Lydia. She's like you, but she has more going on.
it is
Caroline
so-
always has a way of just blowing through shit. You know what I mean?
This is so fun. I'm gonna miss this cast so much.
I know.
Oh,
Gonna
honey,
miss you guys.
darlings,
I'm gonna miss you
babies.
so much.
Okay,
It's
what's
going
your
to be
favorite
amazing.
memory from shooting? Like offset, maybe in parts of Paris. Like,
Oh my
because I
God.
felt like when you go there, we're just such a close knit bond because all we have is each other. Like I did not know anyone else in all of France when I went. You know, and like I only knew you guys. So.
Okay, Borat.
All right. No, it's not my wife.
No, you didn't have to
It's
do it.
not my wife. I'm not talking about my wife. I'm talking about the experiences we had together.
I like the boat we took on the Seine.
Oh, that was fun.
That was really nice.
was really awesome.
Drinking some red wine as we went under those little bridges. That was really fun.
That was
guys.
great. I mean, so sad Lydia missed that.
No, it was really sad. But Leah Remini was there, and that was a blast.
Yeah, and I was there,
Yes.
It was,
and all of us were there,
it
so
was fun.
that was
I
fun.
liked
And I'm sorry it got so warm I had to take my shirt off.
Yeah,
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
With when it comes to Leah, I love Leah, and she has an amazing.
I love Lydia.
Leah Remini.
Leah, me too.
Okay. She has an amazing story. She was so fun to be around. But we're on the boat. We're looking over. We're seeing the Eiffel Tower. We're in this historic city, and she's going on and on about Scientology.
Non-stop.
Honey, we've heard it, honey.
We get
Honey,
it.
we saw the doc.
Like
that
we
was
get it. Yes, we
Well,
watched.
and that was I was gonna say, that was the tough part on the boat is like the bridges were beautiful, but then she gifted us all iPads and all of it was just going clear. We just had watched the entire season.
Yeah, she was like,
Yeah.
for the show, I want you guys to be prepared for the show. Watch Going Clear 6 times.
Yeah, we kind of, it felt very clear. And the wrap gift, like we really thought, I thought I was getting a sweatshirt
I wanted
or
a
something.
Beignet.
But
Yeah.
no, it was going clear on a thumb drive. And it's like, we already have the iPads. I
Yeah.
don't know why we need to
And the
do
iPad was maybe the gift that should have, because then the iPad has other sort of applicabilities.
She
Because
just
it has
Top
a thumb
an
drive.
iPad day
Yes.
one.
She had a conversation with me where she wanted me to get into Scientology so she could get me out.
And that just
I
feels
think that is not fair. That seems not fair to you.
I'm 80 years old. I'm not memorizing anything.
I actually remember, I think for the screen test, she gave me new sides, and it was the doc. The scenes from the documentary that she did.
Yeah.
Any other favorite days? Did you guys?
Favorite days.
I loved going to your family's house.
Yeah,
That
I
was
thought that
so
was so
nice.
beautiful.
that was yes, that was amazing for me. It was amazing for my parents and my sisters and my brothers. They really found it interesting when you arrived. It was a lot of what I didn't expect was asking questions about things that we have in both nations, like holding up a fork and going, "What is this?"
Yeah.
You know, you're sort of asking about different things in the house, but you know what these things are. You know what a spatula is, and I kept saying this, but you were insisting that it must be different in France, but it's not.
It was just like Harry Potter.
It was
just
exactly
like
You
Harry
felt my
Potter.
home was like Harry Potter.
Well, it's like, you know how Mr. Weasley is like the thing where he's like, oh, this is like what humans have and this is what witches have, and it was kind of like that.
was
That's
kinda
what
like
it felt
that.
like.
and it's kind
Yeah.
so you felt like my spoon was different than the spoons that you have experienced.
It felt like your broom could sweep itself. Yes, there was a vibe.
Okay, France is not wizard stuff.
But it
Yeah.
felt
That
so
is-
magical.
Okay,
That word again.
magical.
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 Magical. I don't know why I'm debating the English word magical.
And I have to say, we know that now, but it really felt in the moment like maybe. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like
It
when
was
you.
so
I know
magical.
for sure.
Because
And you
your
know-
nephews were all smoking already, you know. They were
Yes.
Picture
young.
ass.
Oh, my nephews
So
loved
angry.
you guys.
So
Dude.
angry.
Yeah.
They loved you guys, even though they were off in a corner, sort of really moody
Cursing,
smoking.
like saying, putain de merde.
Yeah.
Putain de merde. They kept on saying that.
Put down the what?
Putain de merde.
Put on the mayor.
Putain de merde.
He's
It's a-
trying to
it's a
say
French-
Put
shit.
down the mayor?
No,
Put down the mayor, because we
Put
kept
down
picking
the
up the
mayor.
mayor of the
Putting
small
on the
town.
putain de merde. Merde, merde, merde.
I said, he means the shit. And that is a word that he learned.
Put down the shit?
No, it's French word, putain de merde.
Putain!
How you say it?
Putain de merde!
I don't know.
Putain de merde.
Okay,
Is that what you were trying to say?
I'm assuming this is a real phrase.
How you say? How you
Putain
say?
de merde?
I would say, je fais de merde.
It
As
means
in, I make
like
the
fuck.
shit.
Like fuck shit.
I've heard that word before. I had a torrid affair with Jean-Michel Basquiat.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you have the craziest stories.
Oh, it was the time he was around.
I actually loved the day on set that Kellyanne brought an Americano cart.
Oh my god.
paid for
Oh
the
my
whole
god.
cast and crew.
Yeah, well you said you loved them and I was like, well, that's kind of a good idea, I think. So I got a cart and I know nobody else drinks coffee, but I just thought it was sort of like a fun
Yeah, and it's
thing.
like,
You just sounded so passionate about it and I was like, I want to share in that. I like
Yeah.
sharing in people's excitement.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I thought it was a really fun day on set. I had so much Americanos. It was incredible.
It was crazy.
You had so many
You had like
Americanos.
6 Americanos.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
kept being like, dare me to drink another one? And I was like, okay, okay, I dare you to
You
drink another
dare
one.
him to
it
drink
was-
like 6.
Yeah.
I just remembered a French word I like.
Okay.
Menage a trois. Do you guys know what that means? You guys ever had a menage a trois in your lives?
Oh.
Yeah.
You have?
I have had a menage a trois, yeah.
I've only watched him.
Whoop.
How was it?
Well, we all have our own things.
That's a menage a cat.
What?
That is a menage a cat, but one guy in the corner, yes.
Can I ask what the situation was? Was it two people in a long-term relationship and one person with a Tony?
So... So, yes, I a little different than that. I was, there were no awards involved.
Right.
We are not.
Do you wish there was?
I was okay without it. I was
Okay.
more there for the sexual experience.
Right.
It was a couple of friends who, they work around town.
Right.
And it was great. It was lovely. It was no pressure. Me, two guys.
Say two girls and two guys.
No, he said two guys.
Did you just forget how to pronounce girls in French?
What's your
I think that
CW
would
show
be-
where you played goo?
Yes,
And that would be quatre, right?
Two guys, and so we did not know it was in this high school which
menage a
guys were
cinq.
goo and which guys were just guys. And
I see. I understand.
but it was sexy.
Oh, for
it was
sure.
fun.
Wow.
Yes.
So you guys-
Can I ask actually a really quick? There was that day where you were supposed to shoot a really romantic kissing scene on the top of the Eiffel Tower. So they closed the Eiffel Tower, but then they had all the trouble getting the equipment up. So it was just you two on the top of the Eiffel Tower
Right.
for like 4 hours. What was that like? I was wondering.
Oh, I
Just being-
remember. It meant a lot to me, actually. Kellyanne helped me write this beautiful text to Lydia,
Right.
who was gone. And Lydia was, and you helped me write this beautiful text.
Imagine the cell service on the top of the Eiffel Tower. Wow.
Yeah, no, we couldn't send it, but Kellyanne and I.
No, we couldn't. And then I
really-
accidentally kicked your phone off the top of the Eiffel Tower.
That
It was
I've never seen a leg go that high, and I went, she really does have a Tony.
yeah. And so then we were just stuck up there, the two of us, and we sort of talked about just like life and our dreams and our aspirations. And we actually like line up on so many things, which was so crazy. And then I was like, does Lydia line up on this many things? And no. But
What'd you say?
Huh? I said, does Lydia line up on that many things? And the answer was no. But and then we talked about opposites
Yeah.
attract sometimes, which
Yeah.
is crazy. Because then I was like, maybe I am the opposite actually of that.
Yeah, because I famously said I like when women don't like the things I like. So
Yeah.
we could talk.
And
about
then so I
different
said, what's something you like?
things. And I was like pickleball.
Hate it. That's what
That's
I
crazy.
said.
Oh.
It's crazy. I hate pickleball. And then you sort of said, but that's the one thing that you sort of is important to you, that people can, that you and your partner can play pickleball, and you, Lydia, play pickleball all the time.
Yeah,
And then I
yeah,
said,
and
well,
that's the
actually,
one thing I need.
and then my text started going through, and so I bought a pickleball court.
Oh, you should join me and Greg and Lydia and my husband Roy play pickleball all the time.
How
You
would
could
I
be the ref.
Oh, we're always looking for a ref.
I'd love that.
He plays dirty.
I'd love that.
He hides.
Yeah.
He hides balls in his pants. He was always pulling them down and throwing them out. You're a rascal.
I'm a problem in a good way.
He's a sexy
Oh,
one.
that's
too.
it.
My friends in college.
I mean, I think people are saying you are a problem. I think you added it in a good way.
What do you mean? In college, they used to call me red flag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yes, that is bad, I think.
Really bad.
Feels like a bright color.
Why would they call you red flag?
I don't know.
Probably because
I guess that
Okay.
that makes sense.
Does a red
closed.
flag know? I don't know.
I guess the red flag would not know that there's a
You
red
guys know
flag.
if we're gonna. Speaking of no, do you know any word on season 2 or?
Oh,
Well, you probably heard the most.
you
right?
probably heard first.
They don't really
You're filming
talk to me.
underground, and then I'm assuming.
Yeah. 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 So season 2 of this show.
Yes.
So as you guys know, we released season 1 to reviews, and I just
Maybe we should talk about some of the reviews we got.
I think maybe let's talk about some of the reviews we got.
Because there were some good ones.
Yeah, and so I
from-
think that's a perfect place to start.
There were a couple of good ones. I would say Toyota's annual magazine, the back page had a pretty positive review in that. I believe also someone who was fired from Jezebel really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a guy at Men's Fitness. He loves me and Tyler, and we did a.
Loves me. Loves me and Greg. Big fan of us. Gave us a really good review when we were working out one time.
Yeah, and Shrek Monthly just sort of said that I was a revelation, and my chemistry with Craig was unparalleled. Sort of, it hasn't been greater since Donkey and Dragon got together, which is like pretty.
I didn't get
Sandy's
that.
high praise from Shrek Monthly.
I got
So-
a great Twitter tweet at me. Said, "Move aside, Helen of Troy. Silent of Troy is in town now."
And that just felt like more of like a play on words rather
Yeah.
than.
Guys, so nice and
Yeah.
thank you. Merci.
heard of a comment.
How do you say merci?
Merci. Merci.
No, how do you say the word merci means?
Merci. Thank you.
Yes, a thank you to that person.
Thank you. Yeah.
The president of my fan club said everyone seems to like it.
Okay, well that's exciting.
I haven't done anything since the reunion of Laugh-In when I was a special guest, so they're just happy to see me back out here.
That is amazing. So
Let's talk
I
about
think
the bad.
there's enough.
Oh,
What else
yeah.
there was the bad?
I don't read bad reviews. Ever since, I have never read a bad review. So that's my one advice from an old fogey to a couple young hotshots. Don't
Okay.
read the bad reviews. Everyone likes to say something negative until you have a knife at the throat. So hold a knife and don't read a bad review.
Well, these reviews were really mean. I mean, they were really going after some of us specifically. Not to name names.
Then
but-
don't.
Okay.
What were they saying? I never read them.
It's just some weird stuff that I feel like is just slander. Like they said that you were like, write a good review or else I'll send bags of shit to your house. You send that to Vulture.
Well, I didn't say it to Vulture. I emailed them.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of these read less like reviews and more like news reports of stalking and harassment. It felt, we are calling them reviews, and we can technically say, reviewed by Vulture.
Reviewed by
Well,
the
and to be
police.
fair, I'm in between the CW show and this. I'm doing a show, and I was sort of getting into character. I'm doing
Oh,
another
what's the
show, and I was
role?
sort of getting into character. So we're Puss in Boots.
Oh, yes, yes.
So we're remounting another show, sort of based off of a popular character. So it's the SpongeBob musical, and there's Fish number 3, and so we're sort of like doing his life story. And
Oh,
so
he's my legs.
that's
Is that
it.
him?
That's him.
Oh.
So yeah, so I, it's another one where it's like it's based off of something that's like maybe a little bit trite, a little bit childish, but then sort of digs into like the heart of
This makes sense.
of
My
what's
agent
happening.
wanted me to flirt with you today so I can get a part in that. I didn't
You can have
understand
it. No flirting necessary. It's just sort of the way we talk, right? So it's yours.
Hey, and
Life
you
is
know,
so easy for me.
Be careful, you are turning blue in the
Honey,
You're
you wrap
choking
yourself up.
yourself.
Honey.
You're cutting off the blood flow, honey.
Sorry about that. So I just think it would be cool. And then I guess,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because so it's off Broadway in Russia. So we're opening it in Russia. So it's just, and it's a 2-person show. So it's just, I guess, going to
Whoa.
be you and me for a
Whoa.
few months in Russia.
That's too bad.
Why?
I told Lydia I'd do a really long elope ceremony for months. We'd elope for 3 months.
Oh, I've heard about these.
We're
These
gonna elope
long
for 3
elopes.
months.
These long
Called a long
elopes.
elope.
a long elope.
You
Too bad.
do the
Whoa.
vows one word at a time over a
For
course
months
of
and
3
months and
months.
months.
Too bad.
Oh my
No,
God,
long
that's
elope.
crazy. So you can't do that anymore.
No, but now I understand why my agent didn't want me to. Huh. Interesting. It's hard to
Crazy.
be a man in Hollywood. It really is.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
That's
You
what
said
I
that, and then
say.
I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been telling my husbands that. So hard to do what they
You've
do.
been married so many times; it's kind of scandalicious.
I know. I just like to fucking go. I just wish you guys would. I was wondering if you guys would fucking go. I've been sensing some tension.
Oh my God, no!
Who? Tyler?
You
and who?
too. No, Greg.
No, I'm in
Greg
love
and
with-
Kellyanne.
I'm in love with.
What's his name? Kellyanne, say it.
What's my name?
I'm in love. Well, I see you as a soul, less as a person, whereas just sort of a soul that I'm connecting with.
You like
You're in
Danny?
love with me?
you too? That's what I keep saying.
You're in love with
I'm
me?
in love with him.
What's
Oh,
my
I
name?
love him. I love him.
Holy shit. Holy
Holy
shit.
shit.
Whoa, it's a great
Yeah,
for
I
me.
love the way he talks and smells and talks to women.
Really? This guy sucks ass.
Pretty.
That's what he keeps promising. So
I am so sorry.
Surprising. I really feel like I kind of suck ass, dude.
I don't
So-
think-
and that's what I love
I'm
about
so
him.
sorry. I have to be honest with you. I have to just be honest with you as a friend. You know,
course.
I play your best friend on the show. I feel a special connection to your kinship. I do not think you are like this man. I do not think you like
I
this
gotta be
man.
honest as well. I feel like you made eye contact with me one time, went ugh, and then looked away for the rest of the time shooting.
So I'm hearing you're not interested, which I guess means we can't be together. So I'm pretty heartbroken.
I didn't say that.
But no, you did. You did say that, and I guess I'm going to be pretty heartbroken in St. Petersburg for the next 3 months.
Too bad I'm long eloping.
Oh, so you're not taking the part?
Well, make a choice, Craig. Craig, I know we're best friends.
What should I do?
I don't know, man. What are your
You
feelings?
you're going to be.
What's
okay.
how's your relationship
I
with
think
Lydia
you have
today?
feelings for him.
For who?
For Craig.
You think I have feelings for Craig?
Well, I
Ew.
think I'm so sorry. I think you do, and I think it might just be best to put it on the table and just walk away, just so that it is all there.
Business I know.
Just so that it is all there, all out there on the table, and so everyone can go into it with a. And I confessed my love to one of
Craig,
my
how are
friends
you
once, and
feeling
it was
about-
it
No.
created an
Here's
honest
the
foundation
thing.
for a more
I haven't
grounded
really
relationship
honestly
going
talked to
forward.
Lydia,
And
actually,
you know, it's like
in a long
yes, we have these
Whoa, what's
feelings,
going
but we
on,
can't
bro?
I don't know,
ignore
I just
them for the
forgot.
sake of the
I'm gonna
friendship.
reach
Should I
out.
do it?
You just forgot
I
to
think you
text
should
me.
Okay.
say
I'm
it.
just gonna try.
I think you should say what's in your heart.
Wait, hold on, Craig.
Yeah, I
Stop.
wasn't leaving.
Hold on, wait.
I was gonna get in my Toyota.
Well, before you slam your Tacoma's door, I just have something I need to tell you.
Yeah.
Before you drive away forever because of the gas mileage being fantastic, I have
Yes.
something that I have to tell you.
Tires good. Speed good.
Let her
Seats
talk.
good.
Let her talk.
Off-roading, on-roading, no matter what, you can get to your destination.
And you
as the
better
crow
say your
flies.
feelings quickly because I want to get in my car. That's how you know a car is good. When I pick this car over land.
I have something that I need to say, and I have to say it quick.
Yeah.
And I have to say it loudly because the engine really sounds like it's not EV, even though it is partially EV.
Quick. Seat heaters on.
I don't like this piece of shit. I think he's disgusting and gross, and I think his hair is brown, but a color of brown that is not
je suis
pleasing to the
triste.
eye. Like a mouse, but a kind of mouse that's like carrying a disease, like the plague. Do you know what I'm
Amen.
talking
Je
about?
I
suis
know.
très très triste. Je suis triste.
Sorry, Caroline,
Get
are you
away,
okay?
Oh no!
Caroline!
Medic!
Wake up!
She's good. She's back. She's back. We lost her for a
She's
second.
back. She's back. She's
Caroline.
back.
Does anyone have a coaster I can eat?
A what?
No, we're not eating a coaster as
do
a
not
cookie.
want to eat a coaster.
No coaster as cookie.
No one has a coaster.
No, you ate all of them.
Sorry, did I?
Say your
interrupt?
feelings.
Where were we?
Where were we? Oh, right. His jeans are so stupid and they don't go with his shirt. He only buttoned it up partially and it doesn't fit
Je
him.
suis
It's
très
3
triste.
sizes too big and too small in the arms.
Craig, you're a fucking idiot.
I feel like she's so into you. She can't stop talking about
Craig McSpice,
Huh?
I love you. I've loved you since the day I met you.
Me?
Yes. I'm self-funding this Broadway show and the next 3 seasons of Nan in France just to
God.
spend time with you.
What are you going to say?
So what do you say? If you promise to be with me, I will self-fund the next 3 seasons of Nan in France. And if you don't, all of these people that you're looking at are out of jobs. I'll cut the cord so fast, I'll do it because love makes me crazy.
Oh no, Leah Remedy's calling me too. Every one of you. Oh no. Your lives all depend on me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Honey, follow your heart.
Follow your heart.
Do you have anything in French you could, like any words
Wait.
of wisdom in French?
Stop. Before we go, I have something to say. Je
What?
t'aime.
Oh, tu aimes moi?
Je t'aime. Oui, je t'aime.
Je ne t'aime pas. Je ne connais comment tu.
This isn't a commit- this
Je
isn't
ne
a
connais
complete
pas
sentence.
comment tu fais this.
Je suis triste.
I think they're gonna kiss. No.
Je suis très triste. No, she said in perfect French. She doesn't want anything to do with me. She doesn't understand. She doesn't want it. She wants nothing to do with it.
C'est chemise, c'est mal. C'est mal.
She's saying
Your shirt
bad.
is
Basically,
bad.
everything you said about me, she's saying in perfect French.
Okay. Wait, Tyler,
Go back to the question.
Tyler,
what
I
is
want to get
this?
us all jobs, and I kind of like Kellyanne. Sure, tell me how to say I love you in French.
It's gonna be a big of a letdown because I just said it. Say it back to her.
I wasn't hearing it.
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Oh, what is he gonna say?
Je t'aime.
t'adore.
Je
Je
t'aime.
t'aime.
Je t'adore. Je t'a four-door Toyota.
Did you wink at the camera?
Yeah. What did that make you feel?
Well,
Andrea?
I guess French love really is real.
How did you get so
Wow.
featured prominently in this? I do not understand.
Oh, his dad is Les Moonves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, I'm a Nepo babe.
This has been Artist on Artist on Artist on Artist answering the question. Now that's why they call it show business. Good night, Hollywood.
Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists is an improvised Hollywood roundtable podcast created, performed, and produced by Kylie Brakeman, Jeremy Colhane, Angela Giartana, and Patrick McDonald. Music is by Gabriel Ponton. The opinions expressed in this podcast do not reflect the opinions of anyone who works on it, not even the performers, because this is an improvised podcast and we're stupid. Full video versions of AOA are available on YouTube, so please like and subscribe, and leave us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Good night, Hollywood.